Righty. So, family of four budgeted the amounts shown below for some of their monthly bills. What is the ratio of the rent to the food bill? The rent to the food bill, right? So what is the rent?
650 to 400.
Okay, good. So I'm going to jump to, can you see my paper?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, it's, oh, did we say 650 or what was it again?
The rent is 650 and the food was 400. So they're eating all their fruits and vegetables.
Right. Rent.
And shopping at Walmart for those produce because they have good prices for produce.
Right. Rent to food is 650 to 400. So that can be written as 650 over 400, right? Okay. So let's simplify this. Now I want you to divide the top and bottom by 10 in a very easy way. What's 650 divided by 10?
65 and 40.
Yeah, 65, exactly. So cross off a 0. Divide this by 10, cross off a 0. Okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what goes into both 40 and also 65?
Well, 5.
5, yeah. 5 into 40?
5 into 40 goes 8 times.
Nice. 5 into 6 goes what?
5 into 6 goes 1.
Once, remainder.
1.
Remainder what? 5 into 15?
3.
3, good. So it looks like we've got 13 over 8.
Yes.
Write that as a ratio with the word 2 in it. 13 to 8. What does 13 to 8 mean in the context of this example? What does 13 to 8 actually mean?
It means 13 more in their rent are they paying for food. Right.
Well, so it's kind of like this represents the rent and this represents the food, right?
They're paying 13 times higher than 8. No, they're.
Yeah, kind of. It's like for every $13 that goes to rent, $8 goes to food. Does that make sense?
Yes. Now I could.
It's kind of like $650 to rent, 400 to food is the same thing as $13 goes to rent, $8 goes to food, right?
That was a good translation. I could not.
Yeah. You got it. You got it though. You're on the right track. Okay, so back to this thing.
It's the same problem, 27, but B, what is the ratio of the gas bill to the food bill?
So can you see my computer screen, the problem on the computer now?
Yes.
Cool. So ratio of gas to food. How much do they spend on gas?
They spend $100.
And how much do they spend on food?
$400.
Okay, so it's gas to food, right? So let me go to hit the paper again, and you can see my paper now again, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the gas was, we're looking
100.
at gas to food. So $100 to $400, which can be written as a fraction like this: 100 over 400. And we can simplify that fraction, right?
Right. Crossing off by dividing it by 10, crossing off both zeros, and I get 1 over 4, which is really
that 10 over 40, which you could divide by 10 again, cross off these zeros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or just cross off both zeros at the same time. Divide by, we could do we could divide the top and bottom by 100 by crossing these zeros off and crossing these zeros off, right?
How would you translate the answer to the ratio for the ratio problem?
So we got
$4 to every.
Right. We got 1 over 4, right?
Right.
Which is the same thing as $1 of gas to $4 of food, isn't it?
Okay. Yes.
So in real life, that means what?
Means every $1 of gas you spend, it's $4 of money food. You spend buying food.
Good. How many times more do we? How many How much more do we spend on food than gas?
We spend 4 times more on
Good.
food than gas.
Good.
Number C, or sorry, letter C. What is the ratio of utilities bill to the food bill? Utilities bill 150.
Right.
To food 400.
Right. Utilities to food. So utilities is 150, food is 400, right?
Right.
So back to the paper.
150 over 400. And then I could cancel out 2 zeros by dividing by 10. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 5 goes into 40 8 times. The answer is 328 or 3 over 8.
Good.
Which means that for every $3 I spend in utilities, I'm spending $8 in food.
Good. Good. So
Okay.
that is 150 over 400. Simplifies to 3/8, and it simply means for every $3 in utilities, we spend $8 on food, right?
Got it.
Or for every $8 on food, $3 on utilities, right?
I
And
do
then
have
the last one, then the ratio of rent to utilities. Rent is 650, utilities is 150, right?
yes.
Just do that one real quick while we're at it. So
Okay.
rent to utilities. There we go. So
Rent is 650. Utilities is 150. So 650 over 150. Cross out the zeros by dividing by 10. 15,
Yep. 5 by 10.
Goes in 15 3 times. 5 goes into
Good.
6 once. Remainder 1. 5 goes into 15 3 times, which is 13 over 3, which is 13 2 3, which means I'm spending every $13 in rent. I am spending $3 in utilities.
Perfect. Every $13 in rent, we're spending $3 on utilities. 650 over 150. Simplify to get 13 over 3. Yep. For every $3 in utilities, you're spending 13 on rent. Yep. Perfect.
For 4.5, I did